Brooklyn, New York in the house. Hey. All right. So, hey again, everyone. Is yours truly, Dr. Shamika Dean, your number one profit strategist for Kingdom Entrepreneurs. On YouTube, I'm known as Auntie Mika. So, if I see anyone calling me Auntie Mika, I clearly know how we connected. But I want to say welcome to any of you who are here for the first time, and welcome back to anyone who is a replay viewer who showed support and love and all that good stuff. But I want y'all to sound off in the comments real quick and just let me know that you want to be here. Act like you want to be here anyways, even if you don't. Like, just faith it till you make it. Okay. Just faith it till you make it. All right. So I'm going to talk about today how to create an online course. So how many of you desire to, or have desired to create your own online course? If you guys know, that's pretty much what I do. My business has been pretty much probably about 80%, online digital course creation. That's what I do. I help my clients do the same thing as well. But again, how many of you all have desired to do that? All right, good, good, good. Okay, I love to hear that. So that's what I'm going to talk to you all about today. If you are a business owner, if you have a product, tangible product or service, if you have a brick and mortar business, if you have any kind of practice, let me tell you something, and you do not have an online course, you are missing out on at least 3 to 5 streams of additional income that are made easy. Somebody say easy. Okay. I tell people that, I love easy stuff and I love systems because Shamika doesn't like to work. Okay. I don't like to work. And I'm just going to tell you the truth. I don't like to work. And so that's why I am a strategist who consistently creates systems for my clients, because I don't like to work and I don't want you to have to work. I want you to be able to allow your money to work for you, right? And so I believe in creating systems and strategies that help you to work less while making more. That is my specialty. So that's why I specialize in automation and optimization and all of those good things. So again, I'm going to talk about, how to create an online course. Excuse me. But first, I want to say this, why you must sell your course before you create it. Okay, I'm going to talk to y'all about that first. Why you must sell your course before you create it. Because if you don't, you will be like myself and many, many others who have made this huge mistake. And the mistake is creating a product or service, spending months, investing lots of time and dollars into something, only to find out when you launch it, when you put it out there, it clunks because no one wants to purchase it. Okay. Nobody buys it. And then you're like, oh my God, God, did you really call me into entrepreneurship? God, did you really tell me to do this? Da, 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 da. Now you're frustrated. Your faith has dwindled. Your confidence is shot. You want to give up, all because you created the product and you created the service, the course, before you sold it. Okay. So the reason that you, again, need to sell the course before you create it is because it's going to save you time. It's going to save you money. It's going to save you the headache. It's going to save you discouragement. Okay. Am I still good? Can y'all still hear me? Because it looks like everything is frozen for some reason. Let me know if you can still hear me before I move forward. Okay, good. All right. So again, I've been there, done that. And I'm telling you, I literally almost gave up on my business because there I was questioning myself. I started questioning my expertise. I started questioning my value. I started questioning my worth, when the reality is I simply didn't use the right strategy to create the course. And so again, you want to make sure you must sell your course before you create it. You're not cheating people out of their money, because as long as you're giving them the product that you promised them, that's what matters. But you want to sell it before you create it. So that's number one. Now, the next thing I'm going to cover is this. The number one thing that you must avoid when you're building your course. I'm gonna talk about that. So if you're ready for that, type I'm ready. But the number one thing that you must avoid when you are creating your online course, ready? Say me, 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 me. Okay, is selfishness. Somebody say selfishness. Yes, I just made that up. It's not a song or anything. Okay, it just came to me in the song, in the form of a song. But selfishness, you gotta avoid it. What do I mean by that? It's not about you, boo. When you're creating your products and services, it's not about you. One of the things that I teach in my purpose class is that we are created. Our purpose is to serve others with our gifts. And so if you have that understanding and that mentality, then you know that when you're creating products and services, then you need to make sure that you are serving the people on the platter what they want. Because when you're serving what they want, guess what? They don't mind paying for it. So selfishness, you have to avoid being selfish. And so for my believers, I'm going to drop this scriptural knowledge on you really quick. God had already prepared us for this. He already showed us how to reach the masses and the multitudes by watching what Jesus did. He served the people. He came to serve his purpose, which was to serve the people. Okay. So again, you have to avoid selfishness because the course that you create is not about you. When you give people what they want, they will pay you for it. Period. They will pay you for it. Okay. Now, the other thing that I'm going to share with you is a 3-step strategy to get people to buy your course before you create it. Right? Are you ready? A 3-step strategy to get people to buy your course before you create it. All right. I'm sorry. So number one is you got to be smart. You got to be smart. You have to work backwards. Okay. So if you think that creating the service first or creating the course first and then selling it is what you should do, then you have the wrong strategy. You have to think smart. You got to work backwards. So you give the people an offer, not a product. Okay. Create the offer first. So that means that you have an idea of what it is you want to create or what type of course you want to create, but you have to make that offer available to the people first. And so what you do is when you make that offer, you're going to get either acceptance or you're going to get rejection. And depending on the number of acceptance versus rejection that you get is going to show you if you need to move forward in creating that particular product. Now, here's the kicker about this whole thing. Although they may not accept that, it doesn't mean that that is not a necessary part of your course. Somebody say genius, because I'm sort of like a genius with this stuff. But it doesn't mean that that particular product that you want to offer them can't be a part of your course. It just means that that's not the offer you need to lead with. Boom. Genius. I told y'all that I knew what I was talking about. It just means that you need to give them a different offer, because what happens is you still know what they need, but you have to lead with what they want. See how I did that right there? Genius. Yeah, so you can still add that part as a part of your course, but you have to be willing to lead with what they want, with what they're willing to pay for. Okay. The next step of the strategy is survey. Someone say survey. Thank you, Dominican Queen. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The next step is survey. So you want to make sure that you are surveying the people, that you get into the mind of the person. Get into the mind of the client. And so whenever a big company, first of all, you got to think big. Whenever a big company gets ready to release a new product or service, they don't just go spending thousands and thousands of dollars to create this product first. No, they do a survey. They survey their people. They survey their community, and they get it. They see what they want. What's the next big thing? People tell you what they want all the time. If you do not stay in the mentality of if you don't have a selfish mentality, you will be able to hear and understand and know what your people want, because all you have to do is listen. If you take the time to listen, I promise you, they will tell you exactly what it is that they're willing to pay for. But you got to put it out there. You got to survey the people. I'm not talking about your friends and family. Okay. If your friends and family are not your target audience, then you don't need to be surveying them, because they'll have you creating stuff and it has absolutely nothing to do with those that you're called to serve. And now you again wasted time, money, energy, effort, and all that good stuff. The last thing when it comes to getting people to buy the course before you create it is solution. Type solution in the comment section. Solution. Yes, absolutely. People pay for solutions. Okay. They pay for solutions. They pay for things that are going to solve a problem. So if your course and that you have, if it solves a problem and it provides a solution, then they will pay you for it. Okay. People go to the doctor. Why? Because they're looking for the doctor to solve a problem. All right. People go and buy Spanx. Ladies, where are my Spanx wearers at? Or is it just me? I like to keep things tight and right. Okay. So we buy Spanx because there's a problem with the jiggling devil, right? That built-in fanny pack. So we go and we buy Spanx because it solves that problem. It hides the muffin top. It hides the built-in fanny pack. Okay. I'm not ashamed to tell you, I'm going to get some Spanx to suck everything in that I don't want to be hanging out. Okay. So, yes, snatch, right? You just don't want it so tight that it's cutting off your oxygen. You just want it to get things tight and right. Right. So, but people buy that because it provides a solution. People buy toothpaste because it solves the problem of bad breath. Okay. We buy food because it solves the problem of hunger. So how to create that course before you buy it is again, the built-in fanny pack. That's something I came up with a long time ago, because that's just kind of what it feels like. It's like it's just there, you know. But I got off track. But again, the 3-step strategy to get people to buy your course before you create it is you got to be smart. You have to work backwards. So make them an offer. Do not create the product. So you create the offer first. If they accept the offer, then you create the product. Next is the survey. Think big. You have to be able to get into the mind of your people when you're creating these products or services. And the last thing is that your course has to solve a problem. It has to provide a solution, which means it has to solve a problem. Okay. So I said this, I'm going to share this with you all as well. This is just success. And I've helped my clients do the exact same thing. So I enrolled 400 people into a course before I even created the course. Why? Because I'm a strategist. And this is what people pay me for. But I enrolled them into this course before I even created it. So I tell people this: when you give yourselves limited mindsets, like I need money to do this, when you say, I don't know how, or nobody's going to buy it, or I don't have the time, when you create all of these excuses, you're automatically blocking your success. And so I could have sat on the excuse, well, I don't have a course yet. Or I could have said, I need to create my course first. But I knew that if I really wanted to get into this business and I really wanted to have success, then guess what? I was going to have to go ahead and get started. And so I didn't have the course, but I had the idea, somebody's type idea. Y'all know that I teach y'all this all the time. If you follow me, you know that I tell you all the time that money is not your problem. You don't need money to make money. If that's your belief system, I want you to debunk that right now. And I want you to vow that you're never going to say that again. Okay, because if that is your mentality, you have already disqualified yourself from success. You have already pushed away the clients that are lined up waiting for you, waiting for what you have, because you're the solution. You have the answer to their problems, but you're saying things like, I need money to make money. But you don't need money to make money. You need an idea to make money. And when I enrolled those 400 people into that course, you know what happened? I had, when I enrolled them, the course hadn't even been created yet, but I had the idea. My whole business was started on an idea. I've generated over 6 figures in profit in my business on an idea. I have coached over 2,900 people in less than 2 years on an idea. So when people come to me with excuses, this is the wrong one. But I want you to say, if you made that statement, I want you to say out of your mouth that I would never say that again, because it's not true. That's not true. You do not need money to make money. You need an idea to make money. And that's how I was able to enroll over 400 people into a course before I ever created it. And because I had the idea, I made an inquiry. I talked to them. I talked to my people. Hey, what is it that you need? Hey, is this something that you need? Yes, absolutely. Okay, boom. Then I made the invitation. All right. So if this is something that you need, are you willing to make that investment in yourself today? Yes. Okay, sure. Boom. Let me go ahead and do this. And guess what? Because I had people to enroll, I had to go ahead and create that course. But then the next thing is, well, how do you know what to put in the course? Oh, it's all strategy. It's all strategy. So how many of you all are ready to take the next step and start creating your online course today? No more excuses. You're ready. You're like, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to create that course. I've been sitting on this idea for the longest. I know that it's time for me to make this, for me to do this. So I'm ready to do it now. How many of you all are ready to do it right now? I'm not talking about, this is a no excuses, because I'm gonna make sure, if that's you, I'm gonna make sure that you do it. And I'm gonna help you do it before the end of this year is out. Who's ready? No excuses. Who's ready? How many of you know I will challenge you and I will make you put your, the old saying is, put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. Okay. So for those who say they're ready, I'm about to make you an offer right now so that you can have your course created before the end of this year is out. And you're going to have about 15 minutes to take advantage of it. Type me. I'm telling you. I promise you, I'm going to make sure that that you do it. Ready? Okay, boom. I'm about to put the link in the comments right here. And guess what? I'm going to do one last course for the year, one last live group session that's going to teach you how to outline your course. So you're going to learn how to outline your course. You're going to learn how to come up with your course content. And I'm going to put your money. I put the link in there. So right now, no excuses. No excuses. Let me see if I can do it on Instagram. I don't think I can. Hold on. Oh, Instagram, I can't. Instagram, you'll have to inbox, DM me if you're ready to get started now. DM me if you're ready to get started now, and I'll send you the link to register. And this is the last course I'm doing for the year, and the last group strategy session I'm doing for the year. I told y'all, because see, we have all these desires and goals, but then when the opportunity presents itself, then what? Then what? Like, seriously. So I'm going to host an online course to teach you how to create your course. So I'll show you how to outline the course. I'm going to show you, I'll talk to you also about how to get into the mind of your customer so that you will know the right questions to ask, so that you'll make sure not only that you're creating a course that they want, but you're creating one that they need. I mean, that they'll love, and one that's actually going to solve the problem that they have. All right. So, it's hard for you to do that if you do not know how to create your community, how to craft a conversation, and how to cultivate the connection with your audience. So we'll talk about those things in the course as well. It's a one-time course. You'll have 12 months access to the course, and then there will be one live group strategy session that we're going to have. So who's coming? Who's coming? Who's coming? Who's coming? I just put the link in there. Yeah, Dr. Shamika Dean. If you're interested, if you're on IG, DM me, because I can't copy the link in the comments. It won't let me without closing it out. All right, so I just put the link in there. Now, you're only going to get this rate at this rate if you sign up today. If you sign up today, you get this rate. When I launch it again for other people to enroll, then I'm going to then it's going to be a completely different price. All right, so I see you say you're coming, Dominican Queen. Cherie's coming. I see your own smile. I see, okay, Junior's interested. All right, so inbox me. I'm sorry, DM me on Instagram, and I'll send you the link for that. So we're gonna go ahead and go into 2020 with your course already created. No more slacking, none of that. Let's get this thing, let's get it done. Let's do it. Any questions? Any questions? That's right. Never say that again, ever. All right. Any questions about the course or the content that I've covered so far? Let me know. I hope I gave y'all the right link. You DM me on IG? Okay, cool. Cool. Let me make sure I gave y'all the right one. Okay, yep, I did. All right, I'm going to put the link in here one more time, and I'm also going to put it in the description of this video once it loads. Again, those on K Jarbo, email me or DM me on Instagram at Dr. Shamika Dean, and I will send you the link there if you can't click on it. Is anyone else having trouble clicking on the link? Let me know. If you're having trouble, then you'll just need to email me. Or email me at info@shamikadean.com, or go to Instagram at Dr. Shamika Dean and send me a direct message. Yeah, it worked for me too. Okay. So the course is going to cover how to create your course. So we'll talk about the outline. We'll talk about how you can create conversation to build that connection with your audience so that you can survey them, so that and also how to identify the content that you need to put in your course to make sure that your course is effective, that it's also achieving results. All right. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm doing in this course for this this group session, this one course. This is a course that's actually $1,497. It's $1,497. But I'm doing, I'm going to take this course, and what I'm doing is I'm giving you the meat and potatoes of it so that you can go ahead and jumpstart and have your course created before 2019. I'm sorry, before 2020. Okay, Carla, there you go. There's the link right there. You can just click on that link and purchase. Yeah. All right. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just remember, Auntie Mika loves you immensely and intensely. The prophetic writing course, what about it? Nothing happened with it. I only offer it twice a year. So nothing happened with it. So I've already offered that course twice this year. That's why I try to tell people, get in while you can get in, jump on, while I offer them, because I don't offer my courses all the time. Some of them you can get, do it yourself from my website, but for the live group sessions, I don't offer them all the time. And this one is coming with the live group session, which I normally wouldn't do, but I'm going to do it this time. All right. Hey, Deshonda, how are you? All right. So yeah, real quick, again, if you want to enroll in the Create Your Course Masterclass, then just DM me on IG and I will send you the link there. Okay. Love you guys so much, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye-bye.